Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Just walked outside. We've got a lot of cloud cover still. Clouds are beginning to break up a little bit, and the way the atmosphere is set up, looks like the cloud's going to be with us for a little while longer, but we will have a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy afternoon. It's going to be a very warm afternoon. I'm expecting a high in the low 90s, but as we put on the blurb there is a chance for some strong to severe storms overnight. Here's the problem as far as severe thunderstorms. Usually once you get closer to sunrise, thunderstorms usually have a tendency to weaken. Now, what day was it? Was it Wednesday morning? They didn't weaken at all, and we had a lot of heavy rain. So there is that possibility. So we've got a KENS 5 weather impact alert that's mainly for overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. I think there is a chance for some severe storms. Could have some hail with some of those storms. Also could have some flooding with some of those storms as well. And you know we've picked up a lot of rain lately, and so any additional rain will just kind of aggravate the situation. Okay, let's take a look at these temperatures and where we've been. All right, cloudy skies outside right now, temperature 77. The low this morning was 72, which is close to where we should be for this time of the year. Record low 57, set back in 1888. Record high 102 back in 1927, another long-standing record. And I believe this is 2 days in a row that we hit over 100 degrees back in 1927. We're not going to hit the record today. High today, 91. If you have anything planned this evening, I think temperatures will be in the 80s. Okay, this is a radar estimate of the rainfall that we've received over the last couple of days. I didn't put any numbers because sometimes the radar just does not do an excellent job on the exact specific number. But I can tell you this, that the airport in the last 2 days has picked up, last couple of days, 4.5 inches of rain, a report out of Stone Oak of about 6. So I would say inside of the orange shade, the kind of purple shade, northern Bexar County, I would say anywhere from 4 to 7 inches of rain just in the last couple of days. Lots of rainfall. A lot northeast Medina County, eastern portions of Bandera, southern Kendall, Comal, and also portions of Guadalupe County. So we have picked up a lot of rain. So you can imagine with that amount of rain, if we were tonight, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but let's say we picked up a quick inch or inch and a half or 2, that would really be a problem, and I think that would put us in a flooding issue really quick. So be on the toes tonight. That's again from around 2 a.m. to about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, let's take a look at the actual temperatures right now. We're sitting in the 70s, I believe 77 still. And notice we're one of the last places, and this typically happens, one of the last places to clear up usually when we have a situation like this is up against the escarpment. So northern Medina County, Bexar County, especially northern Bexar County, Kendall, Comal, Bandera, those counties are usually the very last to see sunshine. Notice where there has been some sun in Hallettsville, it's 84, Carrizo Springs 84, Del Rio 86, and I'm going to stick with my 91. I think mathematically that's where we're going to be, is in the low 90s, 90, 91. So that's what I'm going to hang with that. But notice Dallas-Fort Worth, high today only in the 80s, and Wichita, Kansas, 68 for a high. That's it. Omaha, Nebraska. Of course, big things going to start happening in Omaha, Nebraska. You know what? Yeah, College World Series. And maybe UTSA might make it to the College World Series. That's not my department. That's Nate's department, but I do pay attention. All right, if I fast forward, this is a computer model, of course, because this is the future. Notice 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, big thunderstorms to our north and west, and they'll have a tendency to weaken, usually, as they move in our direction. I could zoom in a little bit there, but anyway, and I think that's probably going to happen. Going to ride a northwest flow aloft and may just pay us a visit. Okay, this is the way I think it all comes together. This morning, cloud cover. Later on this afternoon, some sunshine, highs in the low 90s, around 91. I don't think, even though we'll be unstable, I just don't think we're going to see thunderstorm action this afternoon. But those storms move in from the west. This particular computer model, the graph IBM model, has weakening those thunderstorms as usual, but there's other computer models that are really good. The HRRR continues to have those storms really strong coming in here early in the morning between 2 and 6. And then I think in the wake of that, cold front moves in And tomorrow we're in the mid to upper 80s and pretty stable, I think. So we shouldn't see a thunderstorm action. Okay, here's the Storm Prediction Center. Yeah, Storm Prediction Center has this under a very slight risk. But notice now there's an enhanced risk from Abilene to San Angelo. Pretty good confidence that thunderstorms are going to build, but notice what they're doing as well, from enhanced to slight to marginal, and I think that makes a whole lot of sense. All right, let's take a look at the 7-day, called it that for years, 14-day forecast. 91 for a high today, about a 50-50 shot of seeing those storms. If they do move in, some of them could be severe in the morning. And then tomorrow, partly cloudy, 89. I think Saturday, 88, mostly cloudy skies. There is a chance we could see some moisture from the first named storm in the Pacific. Already hurricane season out there in the Pacific. Some of that moisture could come across Mexico. I'm going to give it a 20% chance, but I think we'll see a lot of cloud cover on Saturday, so upper 80s. Sunday, but for the same reason, I'm going to drop the high to around 92. So this weekend, upper 80s, lower 90s, very warm, slight chance for afternoon showers and storms. And then the next week, for the first full week of June, mid-90s, partly cloudy skies, very typical for June. And in the second week of June, looks like about the same, mid-90s, partly cloudy skies. Did a lot of math on that, but it doesn't look like it. But I think we're going to be in a real, you know how it gets around here, with temperatures kind of the same day after day after day, and I think that's going to be the case. All right, thank you for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. I got to run and do the noon show. Make sure and watch us 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. And since I love what I do, I won't say thank goodness it's Friday. I'll just say it's Friday. But anyway, hey, thanks for being with us. Thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. And I will see you later.